Today we're going to run through how to install a riser onto a BLOO septic tank. The first step is to take the lid off the tank as it is supplied. Step number 2 is to apply a bead of silicone into the recess which is under the lid of the septic tank. So you'll see as you look inside there is a recess all the way around which the base of the riser will fit into. The septic tank riser is a single piece moulding which is approximately 500 millimetres high. You'll note on the body of the riser there is lines scribed around every 50 millimetres up the riser. If you need to cut the riser to height, it'll assist you to keep the cut nice and square so that it sits down into the recess on the tank and will still provide a good seal. Simply lift this up, sit it down into the recess good and tight, and then we just wriggle it, bed it down like so. If you've got enough silicone in there, you should be able to see it squeeze up on the inside against the inside wall of that recess. There we are. Now we've nested our riser down nice and tight and snug into that silicone seal, and we pin from the inside to prevent it from moving while the silicone sets. When you go to backfill around it, the dirt can't dislodge the riser from the seal that we've made. As a precaution, I'm going to run a bead of silicone around the outside as well, just as a safeguard measure to make sure that groundwater can't find its way in and into the tank to mess up the action of the septic process inside. So having run our bead of silicone around the outside of the riser now, we are right to reinstall the lid, which involves putting a bead of silicone around on top of the riser and then simply positioning the lid back up onto the top like so and reinserting the fasteners that you took out earlier. In the instance of a very deep installation, you'll find that these risers do nest inside each other, so you can install another riser on top of this one, providing that you again put a seal around the inside, nest it down good and proper, and then pin it from the inside and reseal around the outside. We don't recommend, however, that you install more than 2 risers in an installation, as the weight of the soil around and the possible action of groundwater may well affect or compromise the integrity of the tank, given how deep the installation is. We've manufactured and supplied a lot of septic tanks around Tasmania over the years. We've seen a lot of installations, most of them successful, and a couple of not so successful ones. If you've got any questions about your installation or how best to make it work, simply give us a call, contact the team at Orion, and we'll gladly run through it with you.